the hands of Device, and he is certainly deadly with that particular pistol. We're getting straight in towards that connector. Simple open things up with the CZ. He needs to try and stay alive here. They've got the advantage. They're trying to fall back, but Mages answers back swiftly.
Very swift indeed. Simply managed to pick up round 2 on 2 separate occasions, but they just couldn't convert it overall. Zeus, gap in the smoke at Heaven. He's able to find Xyp9x walking in.
The retake will begin here, Matt. The bomb's down, is ticking away, but Astralis does not way too strong here. They're going to mow them down one by one. It's just going to leave flaming, and nothing can be done. Mages will get 4 frags. It's become very deadly, and Flamey, he's so squishy at that point. He has to nail this shots, and he absolutely does. He takes down Mages there.
But less so now as Device heads back toward Monster. Watch Zeus, because if they take their time on this execution, if he gets the call to open that door while they're still throwing Molotovs, he'll get a shot on dupreeh, who's not at all ready to defend. It's going to slow things down again toward the sandbags approach. Can't quite find the shot, Flamey. That allows Xyp9x the entrance from Monster, and Zeus overcommits. Glaive was waiting! He's not only got one, but he finds Simple as well. They now... Electronic might have other ideas. Smart from Device. He wants to re-clear onto Barrels. Glaive, what a round from him. 3 kills, and just like that, Edward has to consider saving. He's backed off already. No chance he picks this up without a kit bomb. Still not planted, so he could still surprise them, but Device had the angle, gets the kill, 3-0 Astralis.
Yeah, Electronic and Zeus will invest a bit more with the Kevlar there. There's a boost, but not for long. Mages lights them up. There's a wallbang to follow up. Are you kidding me? That is pretty sensational. It's now a 5 versus 3. Zeus, Electronic, and Simple just hoping to pick up a frag at this point. There's been barely any. There we go, Simple takes down Device. That's a pretty beautiful shot.
Yeah, you called it. Deagle for Simple. He's easily able to collect. Electronic now has an AK. He's forward of the smoke at Monster. He's actually already on the precipice of the site. Beyond the mouth, he's got the angle, but there you go. The AK picked up. It might only be 10 HP for Electronic.
They make their way to the site. Molotov towards Bank. Smoke on the site, and they're going to go for the plant here. Will it be successful? Simple, so powerful in these sort of situations. He still has 100 HP, and his tag team duo, Electronic, with him.
Tap the bomb first, try and pull Glaive forward. Simple's the one that's now got the AK, and he's going to hunt. No question Simple was going to find that kill as he got the lineup early.
Utility, armor, the AWP. Simple didn't have the best spawn, but he still goes towards middle, using the smoke as shroud to try and pick up the first. It will be Electronic, though, so aggressive as he takes down Glaive. He comes out with 44 HP, but they'll take that all day long, transitioning towards that long position.
And that boost won't spot Electronic, so he still has an angle. Spots the flash. Great read from Magisk. They still check it. They know well that they don't have the information in that position. Device is set and ready. He was waiting for the repeat. Yet Flamey started to, so it's really just Edward at this point. Flamey's realized it. He starts to rotate back, but Edward, good swing. He wasn't there originally. He swings it after they committed to checking on the jungle, which means he had a wide shot, but great response. Flamey burns, and dupreeh able to find one. It's all on to Simple. Back into the site, actually walls through, and takes Magisk down to 2 HP. Bomb is at his feet. It's already planted out. They've got to hold off the angles, and it's well struck. dupreeh reads the flank. Zeus goes down 4-1. Astralis back into winning ways. Patience from Edward. Magisk down below. Casually used. Great flash. Great pop flash. Utility to get around the corner, but it was the timing from Zeus, knowing that they were going to look that direction after the flash went that far, and he strikes twice. This can be turned around. Flamey at long has Device down. And suddenly it's another round stolen away. So NaVi winning the rounds, or statistically speaking, they shouldn't. And Xyp9x, well, if he's really the minister of clutch, he's going to have a large one now. Can't do it. Zeus already gets the AK.
They're going to have to try and get some base and map control, and they won't be able to challenge the likes of Simple. It's actually going to be the first kill going in favor of Electronic with the incendiary following up on the tag.
Tick. It looked a little awkward, but that's certainly how it transpired, and Simple knows that he can now fall back, missed shot, but has to run, and run fast. He's lost Electronic at the front side of the bathrooms. Good approach from Magisk. Oh, they'll try and go strength in numbers, use that chaos, but they'll relay the information to the 2 players with AKs who can make good on them. Smoke goes down, wide side, good find from dupreeh. That's Zeus, he was behind the box. That should now allow the plant, and dupreeh knows that those smokes are still covered. He'll play the backside of the truck, the armored van. It gives them the information, they'll fall back together, bomb planted, and they could steal this away. Simple insurance policy from the positioning. You've got Device and Xyp9x up close. They can play ahead of smokes that are thrown out toward bathrooms. Magisk already watching the flank. Even if they get on this, it's gonna have to be perfect from Simple to protect. So far, it is. Looks for another, and he's got it. That is brilliant from NaVi.
To make sure he changes position, stays dynamic. There was the initial smoke. This is Electronic hunting. His aim is looking pretty on point today as well.
Utility-wise, there's smoke available on B. Flamey's the one that has it. Edward's got one as well. They can certainly delay this, but it's not going to have time to be thrown because it's a fast take from Astralis. Fast, but unfortunately not finding kills yet. It might. Zipic gets to the barrels. That's going to open up Catwalk. Dupree struck as soon as the distraction was taken, and Dupree goes further than that. Great tandem strike from both Dupree and Zipic, entering at its finest, as now Simple and Electronic have to clutch this back. Bomb gets planted, and it's a man advantage, make that doubly so for Astralis. Glaive is going to send Simple running with the AWP.
Kills and get those smokes down. They're going to hit every single shot as Glaive goes hunting. Simple takes him down in the P250.
That round is going to start to change something as well. They went early, no smokes in place. NaVi gets caught behind the single smoke on the ramp that Astralis had, and almost picks on the CT side first. It's kind of a unique map in that way, where that's the default setup, exactly that simple, and now they'll throw them as they fall back. So
far, Astralis know they can capitalize upon this. They drop the smokes in, the flashbangs too. Glaive hunting for unarmored heads here. He's gonna find one shortly. Edward with the first, and NaVi looking so comfortable here. It's just Dupree now, left in the 4 versus 1, but there's nothing he can do. One player goes down for NaVi.
Again, if they really want to take control of this gun round and just force Astralis back, it would be a 4th round bonus. We haven't had anyone really maximize that money bonus yet. It's been pretty back and forth in the mid-half. Edward faded in, that brings Flamey around. Edward gets both, doesn't even go for the one and done in that position. They weren't even committed, and he still slid down to find the kills, but the AK is worth it because there's no chance he's gonna lurk all the way around behind them at that point in time. So Dupree looking for a few kills, they're gonna have to save it. T-side save, never ideal. Zeus, he'll take down.
Keep everyone alive at this point as we go to round number 14. Lost bonus gonna be a 4th stage. Astralis.
Point forcing the issue and giving him the weapon that unfortunately hasn't gone well for him. Smoke out early from Zipic. Flash, counter flash, no. Electronic can't hit the shots. That could have been an easy double spray down for him, and somehow they get away from it. Magisk with the 1 AK does find the kill, but he's sends Parrish to the hands of Simple, who holds for Glaive. Good catch as well. This AWP works perfectly. He hasn't even gone back to spawn yet. Flamey as well, same approach, has one he can fall back with. They've given up some monster position, which means they allow the wrap of the site, which means that Flamey has to switch to a Deagle. Molotov that direction, there's actually an AWP down, so Navi's gonna try and move quickly and make sure that they don't allow that to be grabbed, but Zipic reads it well, goes toward Edward. He'll grab the rifle, head back to the site. He still has to work this alone. Ready for Simple, and he has gone to the M4 as he rotated back through spawn. Missed for opening shot. Zipic, he can't find it either, and now they can double up. Zeus trying to hold off his angle. Get toward the bomb, the defuse is on, 5 seconds. No way Zipic can do anything from there. He's not done enough damage to Simple in the exchange for the nade to count, so it's 10-5 NaVi. That being something that could be likely if you want to run a Glock train and just try and overwhelm the site. Bring out early AWP, sort of round 3, maybe even earlier than that on the AKs to get the purchase up. But Glaive, he finds the first shot. Zeus goes down, Flamey. He follows though because it's Dupree that gets the shot back. Look at Simple and Edward. A bloodbath inside of the hallway, and it's gone the way of NaVi. Well done from Simple.
It's right in his position. Smoke thrown, he's got to hit this. It's a scrappy one. He's got to get this kill match falling apart. Zipex is off today, and now he gets taken down. Wow. That's an absolute nightmare. What a crumble.
That was bomb as well. That could have amounted to so much in this round, and now Edward just walks in to find Magisk. That's a huge miss from Zipex.
No smokes remaining on the Astralis side. We're at the 1 minute mark. And they've expended almost all their utility. Electronic probing, and a Flamey will go down. It's a back and forth affair. Shot of 3! He'll get 2 and equalize things, but that was so close to absolute meltdown.
Being optimistic that they could win picks and probe for information, they didn't have any intention of planting a bomb on the back of that. Device through the flames, does find Simple. Good hold so far. Kit next to it, they'll bait them out. He's tapped it so far. He's hoping desperately that they're going to peek on this because then they can defend him, but unfortunately they've left him for dead. Left him for Zeus, who finds 2. Device gets the response, but again, that Kit's beside the bomb. Edward's so low, but he's not gonna peek it. Absolutely no need for him to do so. 14 rounds for NaVi.
That's Zeus and Edward absolutely dismantling Astralis there.
Perfectly, he's going to get some from Dupree. This could be a great start. Good pop flash, great read from Glaive. Nearly snapped back. He tried to play the wall so that he knew exactly where the player would be in front of him.
Here we go then. The advantage for Astralis. We haven't seen it for a while. Can they actually capitalize upon it this time? We'll see the push from Glaive. That's not bad at all. That's going to confirm a 5 versus 3. Can towards A. If Dupree times this well, he's got an easy kill. No problem at all. That's going to be a round surely, as Electronic and Edward have to just push long and hope for the best here.
First shot, Electronic, but it took too long. That allowed Device the easy shot against him. The Astralis breaking what has been an awful streak against them. 10 rounds. Looks to be early. Dupree, very aggressive. Flash over. That came from Glaive, and he's going to peek it. Good shot. Finds up one more, but can't quite get the kill. Simple's got it. It's Device instead. 2 with the op. If they want to continue in this direction, it's likely that they're going to go to the bathrooms. Oh, he spotted the shadow. but just backed away. Goes back for more, couldn't quite hit it. And that gives a little, I mean, this is back to just one man advantage. It's gonna go safe side of the box. They're expecting obviously a flank, they're not wrong. Glaive's perfectly positioned Zeus in the open. So should secure the retake because Electronic's position, he has to go aggressive. He goes into Zipix, he gets the kill. Will work his way up with the Deagle. Flash out from the confines of the site. Should be telling that they're playing passively and that there's not gonna be anyone on an off angle. So he's comfortable therefore to push up to the corner. Optimistic op shots towards the wall from Device, hoping he can tag someone up. That's pretty good. Dupree didn't even know he was there, just sliding out toward Long. Oh, what are you doing?
Well,
free kill. Flamey's got one in response, though. Keep in mind, because now he's got another with the Deagle. This is absolutely becoming a problem for them. They know Dupree is out toward Long. Cheeky little nade. That'll soften them up, but does it allow the M4 now to spray straight through them? As Simple baits out a lot of shots, and Flamey goes wide. It's suddenly NaVi looking to find 15. It's all on the Magisk. He's down to 8 HP. Bomb is planted as well. Nade is brilliant from Magisk. That gives him a chance. Low HP on Simple as well, but he doesn't have a second one to work with. He's picked up a smoke at least as he gets closer. That tries to buy him time to get to the bomb, but now at least a tie secured for NaVi. To Astralis, that's all. Zipix and Glaive, the ones with them. So that does put them both onto the B site. Magisk, good first shot. They wanted to go for contact. His op finds both. They didn't execute. They wanted a straight up brawl. Play for still though. Zeus gets Zipic. Didn't need to get that aggressive.
Didn't need to at all, but it will be the round over.
Okay, he's gonna go a little forward. I was gonna say Heaven's fine, but it doesn't really offer much other than watching Monster should the push exactly this fail at water, and it has. Magisk goes down, Zipix has to fall back. First you don't succeed, do the same thing. Exact same thing. Problem is the door's open this time. Flamey can't find it. Surely he should have gotten one from that. So much damage done. But yet finally they do take down Dupree. It's Electronic, smokes down in front of him, wants to find Zipix on the other side. Smoke will at least hold them off, but Palm's not toward the site yet. And Edward on A could actually mean the bomb goes that direction. He didn't get the kill on the Device. Further kill on B. Now this sells it though. This sells it and convinces it. Device gets the kill on Edward. The fact that he only got one and the bomb was so far delayed, it wasn't even an intentional fake at that point. They were looking for picks on either side, but just due to the delay of arriving on B, they actually started to rotate off. Thankfully, Zipix realizes it and goes to the window instead. As Simple, the last-ditched effort with 7 seconds, has to commit to the bomb plant. 8 WP for him, and we know how quick he can be with it. As Device's forehead shows, and that's enough. Just a pixel for Simple. And he's got the one-on-one, which means he can play the time on this bomb. Then he can respond against the AWP. Holds it on it. He's not getting off it. That's the game. Simple controls it. 16-9 for NaVi. So some pressure late from Astralis after giving up 10 rounds in the middle of the game, but ultimately it was too much for them to recover from. Good management